Hello, friends. Hope everyone is doing great. I've been pretty busy this week and a bit tired as well. But I'm going to do a quick reading today about the current energies for twin flames and soulmates and every human being on this planet. All right, so it's going to be for him and her, and his energy is going to be here, and her energy, the challenges, and the outcome, okay? And this is going to be for the next, for this week, let's say for the next 10 days. All right, so let's start. I apologize about my nail polish. It's in bad shape. I've been busy. Okay, let's get a card for him. That's who is this guy? Let's find out about him. Let's put that here. Oh, we got Aquarius. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. And let's get a card for you. Oh, that's you here. Pluto. Oh, wow. We got a Scorpio in Pluto. And then we have the challenges for him. Pisces. Oh, boy. It's like I'm not surprised at all. And then challenges for you. Gemini. And let's see the outcome for him. Jupiter. Oh, that's the planet of luck. Actually, Jupiter is in Aquarius. All right. And the outcome for you. Outcome for you is Libra. Oh, that's so lovely. Okay, so we're talking about Aquarius, which is all about expanding, higher learning, information, electronics, and is the guy that is actually experimenting with the different fields from life, something that is more out of his rage of learning. Yes, Aquarius is known for being very have this about higher hopes and inspiration. Like maybe he feels inspired by you. That can be another thing. And he's experimenting with the idea of learning more about the psychic abilities. Yes. This is a guy that he actually, Aquarius, and for some of you, might not be very fond of actually being to school. I don't know why I'm saying this. Like the guy that never wanted to go to school, but because he was smarter than that for some reasons, but his knowledge comes from some inner knowing. His intelligence just comes from within. He just knows things, right? And Pisces is about the Neptune. It's about a state of very artistic spirit, very imaginative, very creative, but you can actually get stuck in it. And this guy Aquarius actually is affiliated with the Uranus. Uranus is known for being free on a humanitarian level. So seeing Uranus in Aquarius, which is about freedom, next to Pisces, which is self-sabotaging, it's the undoing, it's the 12th house of the 12 astrological signs. This is about imprisonment. And imprisonment is a word that has been hitting in my head a lot lately. So a guy who is not freely expressing himself and open his mind and thoughts. He's stuck in his own thoughts. And the Pisces is about disillusionment. All right? And I think he's learning about this psychic ability and the spirituality, because learn or teach is try and grow and expand. We got Jupiter, which is actually Sagittarius, which is about higher learning. Oh my God, higher learning, again, higher studying. This is a guy who in the past was refrained from thinking outside the box, from thinking things out of the ordinary, out of the usual, because he had to show certain masculinity. I think that's what it is. Had to show not this vulnerable, this inner depth in going after the unknown. And now he is kind of is doing his studies and his research. I don't know why I see this, but I see with Aquarius and Jupiter about higher learning, which is both are it's about higher education. It's like, and that's like a kind of a lack, and that's like a hidden secret here. I feel like this is a person, I don't know why, but somebody who has some regrets or so, didn't manage to finish the university. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's not a big deal. Like, there's so many people didn't graduate, but I think that's like a weak link or weak a weakness, like something like hidden information that a regret, a remorse. Yes, yes. And maybe he was refrained from being so expressive. Aquarius, like I said, is about expansion and innovation and higher inspiration. And Jupiter being in Sagittarius, it's all about that higher learning, education, and putting himself or yourself out there in the public eye. And but Pisces says, no, refrain yourself, don't express yourself, keep all in your head because you don't know what they're going to think of you. Yes, Aquarius is connected also to the circle of friends. Yeah, Aquarius is in the 11th house, Pisces is in the 12th, and Jupiter is in the ninth house in Sagittarius. This guy was never allowed freely to express himself and his innermost feelings. And that put him in a place who was very insecure at just expressing himself because it felt like he was always going to be judged. So that's why he keeps to himself so much. And I think by meeting you and seeing you here in Gemini, you being so outspoken and out there and so balanced and grounded to some great degree, I would say Libra has Venus of feeling the beauty from within and being balanced and not being so aggressive. He feels like you are above him to some level. Like he feels like you're above him in the sense that he wants to be to that level, and he feels like something is lacking in him. And I think it was instilled this thing in his younger age. With the Sagittarius and Aquarius, these are typical individuals that they were restless. Where they went to school, all they could think is about art and artistic pursuits and fun, maybe, yes, with Sagittarius, and very restless. So, but it's not because they didn't care. They were very intelligent, and they are very intelligent, and they pursued many interests. But that's the thing, they had the short attention spasm. Yeah, and once they lose the interest, they don't pursue that anymore. That's the thing. And I think that's why also they're a bit attached with you because they're not for sure. They want to make sure that they're after something that they want to keep. And knowing themselves, they wonder if they once they have you, and they going to keep you. So they're facing their shadows right here. That's what it is, because they're restless and unstable. Like there is no consistency, and they don't guarantee, not even to themselves, about them being consistent and present in this connection. So they keep it on a 5D Neptune, the illusions, this connection, to keep it survive. Aquarius is about freedom, and they're like, I don't know if I want to be free to speak my mind, because there's also this insecurity that what if I say the wrong thing, because you can read their mind, and you can read even when they open their mouth in front of you, they might cause self-sabotaging, because you can see right through their game. Okay, they can outplay you in any form of shape. With the Sagittarius here and Aquarius, but they're learning all this thing about spirituality right now. and their psychic ability. Up to now, they use them as a tool to maneuver, to manipulate, to get whatever they wanted. But with you, it's just not working, and that's becoming an issue because it's putting them in a mental state of imprisonment, and they can get out of it. But that also comes not just from you. This is the past. In Pisces, is a mother figure. It's known for being a feminine figure that impacted and abused this child emotionally. From now they are unable to express themselves because they always feel like they're always going to get bullied. Yeah, for some reason. And then there's this lack of education here, being present so much. And that puts them in a place. I don't know why, but really doesn't make a difference. So my battery died. So I was saying that that's you. You are obsessed a bit with the fact that he's not communicating and he's keeping to himself. And this person who is very spiritual, that is you, is very outspoken. Gemini has Mercury in it. So person who is fascinated with any information regarding mysticism and spirituality and psychic abilities and all that information, right? And spiritual realm and everything. Now, but also a person that wants to communicate the innermost feelings, right? And you're somebody you can't keep it to yourself, but that's what makes you so grounded, because that brings balance. You express your thoughts and your feelings through Libra here. And Libra is run by Venus, like Taurus, but Libra has Venus in it too, right? It's about beauty, about sexuality and lust and voluptuous and whatever elements Libra has. And luxury is known for jewelry. I don't know why. But it's also known for being so fair and balanced by exposing these two elements, the mind and the heart, right? And with Libra also, because they doesn't want to tip the scale, doesn't make decisions. So it's about duality as well, right? And that might be one of the factors that this Sagittarius element here, he's saying that he's more like aggressive and he wants to get what they want, but they do it in a forceful way. And they're using the silence treatment by getting what they want, but it's not getting, so it's keeping them imprisoned in their thoughts, not moving forward, because their ego is saying that, I do things my way and you don't impose me things to do your way. So it's my freedom, it's my choice. And Aquarius is known to have also friends, circle of friends to help you with it. But I still believe that he's stuck in their own circle now and is not able to get out of it because you are not making a decision about something. So I don't know what it is, but it's about making a decision. And Libra is like weighing the pros and cons about the situation, because doesn't see Libra is about fairness, right, and honesty. So Libra, it doesn't see your speaking your mind and speaking your thoughts and heart, right? This is feelings, this is thoughts. And Libra is saying, if you don't put yourself out there and speak your truth, both heart and mind, it's not going to be possible for me to make a decision. But by the Sagittarius, who's a bit, aggressive and goal-oriented, and will use every approach and technique to get what they want, they're like, what? So they kind of, and with Aquarius here, because they gather all the information and get all the friends to give them the results that they're looking for. So now he's also using the 5D element and the silent treatment by just giving you those information through a 5D level, right? Not directly. But it's stuck in a rut because of this way of thinking, right? She said she won't get out of the comfort zone because she said, first we got to put the cards on the table, right? and speak our minds and speak our heart, right? So that's how it works. And then let's see where this goes. It goes, right? But honesty and fairness, right? And then, but there's none of that. There's no communication that you so badly want. So you can decide after, you know, if it's even worth it. He has to put his true face out there. You cannot just rely on the shadowy side of it. You got to let go of the outcome, but you got to put yourself out there, right? And yeah, there's indecision here too. It's the same thing. Is indecision, and but he does it in an aggressive, passive aggressive way with a Sagittarius here. Yeah. All right. So what else can we get out of this? Maybe we get some other cards for. How does he see you right now? Actually, how does he feel about you right now? Let's say that he feels about you as the Queen of Swords. Wow, wow, wow. Exactly. I was talking about Gemini here, the Queen of Swords. Look at that woman. Like she cuts through the bullshit. She's been hurt so much in the past. So she knows pain. She's not as cold-hearted as she seems, but she's very grounded. As she doesn't take no bullshit. Sorry to repeat that, but her heart is in a cage, so she is kind of protecting her heart. Let's put it that way. But she's somebody who has experienced pain, deep pain. You see, because she's thorn on the head, she almost looks like Jesus, She's been on the cross. She's experienced her own death. Yes, with Pluto here, it makes total sense. She has experienced a near-death experience. Yeah, she has experienced that. She has gone through all that resurrection, and she has seen her higher self. So she's in touch with her higher self. She gets her information. She knows which way to go. Okay, she cares the yin and yang. So she's very balanced woman. And we got Libra here, and Libra and Gemini are both air signs. But these people use logic. When it's need to be used, they use logic. There's no games. No games. And it seems like she's just done with it. She's just tired of it. She just wants honesty and truth, and someone to act like a man, like she is acting like a woman. She turns the back to bullshit and to games. She's been there. She knows the pain. So she got no time for this. She wants to unleash that heart that is caged there. Because you know what? When her heart is in a cage like that, his heart is in a cage like that. They're both stuck with one another because that's it. They're meant for one another. So she's trying to get him out of that state so she can get out of that state. But only truth will make things go forward. And even if they don't go anywhere, but there's honesty, there's this fairness, and that's what she's about. She's about fairness and groundedness and, respect. This woman is a woman of high self-respect and self-value and self-worth. With also Venus in Libra here, this Queen of Swords here, she's bright, she's smart, she's sexual, she's sensual, she's abundant. Anything, she's a real beauty. So she won't tolerate mediocre behavior, childish attitude. As simple as that. All right? She has too much self-respect. Oh, wow. And he sees you like that, by the way, because that was the question, how he sees you. And I think he does put you on a pedestal by him seeing you like that. He does see you as a woman that thinks about the family, right? Thinks about the money, thinks about responsibility. And yeah. And with all these other elements of feelings, right? Balance, everything. There's so much balance here, yin and yang. You got both water and thoughts, logic here, Libra again, and she, look at her. Like he sees you got those qualities. So don't ever question that. Okay? Whatever he's experiencing here is other things that he's healing right now that has to do with the past, a mother figure that has put him in a place of low self-esteem, and he's trying to get out of that state. All right, and how do you see him right now? So let's see here. How do you see him? Let's get this. Oh boy, like the Eight of Swords, exactly. You see him like this. The Pisces here imprisoned. It's like he's dying. Like he's dying. He's imprisoned in major mental pain. He can't get out of this mental state. He's stuck in the head. He doesn't want to see. I don't know what it is. Is that doesn't want to heal? Doesn't want to stay in misery? What it is? You're trying to figure out what his problem is, because we all gone through pain, but this guy is like it's been a long time. What happened to this guy that he just cannot change anymore? He cannot find freedom, personal mental freedom. He's stuck in the head with a Neptune here. And I think there's a Pisces female woman, Neptune. She's always around, like trying to to give them these illusions of love and blur his mind and thoughts and eyes and makes him weak for some reasons. There is something that he needs to heal so bad. He's stuck in imprisonment. This is freedom card, and this is like imprisonment, and he's like dying. I wish this was like the 9 or the 10, but this is the 8. Like the 8 of Swords is nasty. Gosh, this is how you seem that somebody can't get out of this state of mental self-sabotage imprisonment. Why does he keep himself in this state? Why? Can you tell me why? Does he do it on purpose? Does he enjoy? Does he like to be in misery and to feel like a victim, or because he doesn't want to get out of the comfort zone? And what is it? Why he acts like this? What is this in reverse? The 3 of Swords. Heartbroken. In reverse. The 3 of Swords is like betrayal. These are anything, divorce, betrayal, third-party situation. I think for some of them, they just got divorced. And they're still working with it, with the sense of failure in relationship, failure. It can be somebody like a karmic partner. They're still dealing with, maybe it can be that the karmic partner is going through some mental breakdown, imprisonment. It keeps institution, mental institution. Somebody is really bad mental and physical shape, and he is dealing with someone from the past and trying to recover from this connection. He's recovering from this connection, the heartbreak. And he feels guilty about everything. that is related to this connection, about the failure, the pain that caused the mental pain, anything. Even with you, he's recovering from for what he did to you. If there was a third party involved and he played this game, because this is about illusions, whatever game he played to break your heart, I feel he felt it to him so bad after he didn't know how bad it got until he started experiencing himself. This is like recovering from that. That's why he's not approaching you. Oh wow, this very dark, his element, very dark. Like imprisoned, like no freedom, imprisoned, looks stuck, heartbreaks, divorce. Gosh. And then this sense of aggressiveness, but he's also learning here, learning this whole, gaining confidence to some degree, but he's kind of recovering. Somebody is in very bad shape right now because, I don't know, maybe it's that pressure because being February and Valentine's days are approaching, they feel this pressure, they gotta do something, they gotta talk, right? They gotta talk, and they just can't do it. But in their heart, what do they feel? Do they feel like they want to talk to you? What do they feel that, but they don't have the guts to tell you? Okay, can you tell us what is it that they feel, but they don't have the guts to tell you? Let me put this. About you, Saturn. Oh my God, again, we got the devil. It's about Capricorn here, Saturn in the 8th house. Oh my God, again, which is in Scorpio, which is about Pluto. Again, these are self-imposed thoughts. With Pluto, death. Holy moly, this guy is a complete mess. Jesus. He's obsessed, stuck in the head, he's going crazy. Holy shit. He's stuck in the head. I don't know. This is bad. I'm so sorry, guys. Somebody is in a bad mental state. Maybe they're going through the dark night of the soul. How many times you gotta go through the goddamn night of the soul? Dark night of the soul. I mean, how many times you gotta go through it? How many times you gotta go through this death, this cycle? And that's what Saturn is about. It's about cycles and lessons learned. It's the end of the ego, the end of the, and this self-imposed restrictions, power struggle. That's what Capricorn and Saturn is about. It's about, this is about the card of fame and public speaking, and he doesn't feel that. To feel like he got to put himself up there and speak and talk and say what the guy. He's like stuck in the head. It's crazy. Ooh, so bad. He wants to tell you exactly. That's what he wants. He wants to tell you that it's beyond his control. He wants to tell you that he's stuck, but he doesn't do it on purpose. He really is not feeling well. He wants to get out of this state. He's scared that if he talks to you, he's going to ruin everything. It's going to end. Something's going to end forever. So he keeps it like a mystery. This way he has some control over the situation. Limits imposed. Mystery. Everything is a power struggle. I don't know. Everything for this guy, and with a Pisces, is like he's stuck in the head. I've never seen such dark cards for him. Oh my God. I was hoping to see some beautiful, sexy cards today. My God, I need to ask something else. Ask me a question, please. I can't find a question. Another question. What he needs to do to get out of this state? What would help him to get out of this? How can you help him? How can you help him to make him feel happy again? Just for himself, despite whether you and him are together, what would make him happy for him? Just to bring some peace, for now at least. Let's get this one. The Page of Cups. Oh, such a purity. You are what makes him happy. This innocent love, this genuine, this childlike attitude in love would make him happy. He wants to feel not this love as a burden, but something very innocent, very light-hearted, right? He wants to learn to love again. Yes, pages are like students, kind of beginners. Yes, you bring him so much joy. You are the love of his life. He sees you as somebody that he actually would like to marry. He would like to laugh and cry with. This is about being inspired by your openness. You open your heart and your optimism and your inspirations and creativity. This is also about art and music, and expressing yourself through that. And also the Page of Cups is also the messenger of love. So this message of love is expressed through art and music and dancing, any forms of art. And it's a very young energy and youthful and childlike. So it's very pure. So it's about, yeah, that's what makes him happy, that you make him feel like that. And maybe that's the only way for you two to connect, starting from zero, from that, without all these great expectations, but just laughing and singing, Oh, wow. Simple, right? Keep it simple. I think that's what it is. It got too complicated. It has to go back to zero. What goes up must come down. That's the way it is. All right. That's what makes him happy. That's you. You, the love of your life. This is a new love, but that's you. It has to start fresh, a new chapter. And this is a messenger of love, so it's some good news is going to come to you. This is what it's about. Good news in love. It can come through many forms, like creative pursuit, some sort of that message can come through that. So watch out for that. Yes, thank you guys. It was a bit too deep today. I'm sorry, but that's the energy. But you're in great shape here. Like, I think you got to stay very balanced in order for him to find that young energy and release himself from the burden of all these sorts. By seeing you stable and grounded, for both of you, is gonna put him in a better place to connect with you and express his message of love, hopefully on a 3D level. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.